got sort of fucked up a bit earlier because this deserves respect, man. Just like to say, you lot keep me sober at the moment, man. I ain't had a drink today, and I don't even feel like one, so it's by no means out of the woods, mate. This shit is weird. Next minute I'll be fucking climbing the walls, but so far so good, man. But yeah, out of fucking dedication to rock and fucking roll, I'll damn sure have a drink. I don't know, if I don't fancy one, I won't have one. We'll see how it goes. All kidding aside, but yeah, I will have to have a beer at some point. But I've got to be so careful with my money, man. That's why I need to get laid, girls, because I've got a week till I get paid, and it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed, mate. I'm a party, man. But I might even. I've got one woman set up for Saturday, but I won't go into that. This is going restricted already because I've had enough bullshit with this now. I'm starting to get fucking paranoid that I'm going to get thrown off the shit for being too honest. Fucking NA ring a bell. Anyway, let's get on with it. Hold on a minute. Something very important has just occurred. I'll tell you what, mate, just some woman around here, man. Really nice woman, quite sexy and shit. Don't know what she was doing. Some sort of environmental thing. And I tell you, mate, once you just start opening up and don't give a fuck, mate, this bird wants my number, my channel. She might be fucking coming around tonight. Who knows, mate? She seems a bit wild to me. I think she fucking likes me and shit, because I was being honest with her. I've got a feeling, mate. I'm not after her for that. She seems like a cool chick. Seems like we'd get on nice, man. But she was with another geezer, whether they were doing some sort of, I don't know, knocking around doors, leaflets and something. I don't think it was her husband or what, but she's single and ready to meet me, mate. I've got a feeling you might not be seeing me again, mate, because I might get everything I want tonight. And I hope you hear this, love, if you are single. It's nice to meet you, mate. Yeah, I'm assuming you're married and stuff. I don't want to step on any toes, of course. But if you are happen to be single, if you know any single women, mate, honestly, tell them I'm a nice man. I just horny, man. And I want something real as well. I'm not just in it. I'm too old now for fucking all this shit. I'm settled down. I've got nothing to lose. Spread the word to any women that are interested in a good fucking decent man that will fucking entertain the shit out of you in more ways than one. Now, moving on to the point of this particular session. Session being the opposite word. If you don't fucking find this shit powerful as shit and deep and fucking amazing, then there's not much I can do for you, man. I've given you the backstory that previously on would tell you. That's what's so awesome about this show. It is amazing if you watch it as a whole, but with a little bit of context, you can just sit down and watch it, mate, and it makes perfect sense. Now, there's only one thing to stop me right now, and it's this motherfucking remote control. It's just decided out of spite to say, nah, not yet, and my phone's starting to get hot, so it looks like this isn't meant to be, folks, and that's coming from someone who doesn't know what spirituality is right now. This is what I'm talking about. This motherfucker decided to climb under the pillow by his own self, because I did not put you there, mate. You know damn well I didn't. You're trying to fuck with my mood. You trying to fuck with my mood? No, I'm not going crazy, man. I'm just feeling damn good. Right, let's do this shit. In treatment, the most powerful 23 minutes or so of television I've ever seen, arguably. Here we... Not yet. Thug Rose Namajunas defending the belt for the 10th time. Joe Rogan said it. She's not even in her prime yet. She's only 28 years old. Rose, mate, you better damn ring me soon, man. I don't care if Pat Barry breaks my legs. I know you're out there, babe. I know you love this social media stuff. I know you're a badass. You're going to like me because I'm honest, man. But I'm fucked up. I need your help, babe. I know you've got your own shit, but you are the best to ever do it. And you're also the most coolest chick I've ever known. This goes out to my Lithuanian lovely honey bunny that I'm looking to hook up with very soon. I'm saying to her, mate, you are one sexy lady, and you've also got the baddest cage fighter on the planet. So big up Lithuania, man. Let's do it in treatment, because I fucking need that shit myself. Be prepared to be blown away, man. I'll do my best with the directing.
Previously on In Treatment.
If there's someone who does not know the meaning of guilt, it's my father. Mid-50s, right? Jim Crow, Oklahoma. This mob with hoods attacked his house. So my father takes a family, they run downstairs to the boiler room, to the basement. My grandfather, his father, was very sick, dying of lung cancer. He had this hacking cough. My father puts his hand over his father's mouth and nose, and he kept it there while they searched the basement. Kept it clamped tight. And then when they finally cleared out, my grandfather was dead. Man, I'd love to see him on this couch. Doc, you'd have a field day with him.
I'm Paul Wesson. I was a friend of Alex's. My deepest condolences.
Thank you. I don't remember this. You played racquetball with him?
Kind of. Yeah, this will blow you away, man. It might have to be in a couple of parts. I tried to keep it. My fucking hands hurt from holding this shit up, but this is how rock and roll my channel is, man. It's never gonna be professional, mate. It goes against my fucking soul. Here we go.
Hello, excuse me. Hi.
I'm sorry, I didn't know which one of these doors was the right one.
That's okay.
Amazing actors, both these dudes, man. Both won awards for this.
Didn't want to knock on your
Globes or
railings.
Emmys. Sorry, I'll shut up.
This door is usually for people who come in, and that's usually the exit door. But it doesn't really matter.
You have an entry door and an exit door, huh?
It's for people's privacy. Some people don't like to run into each other.
Are they ashamed?
Oh no. It's just it's protocol, really. Would you like some coffee?
No, I'm a tea man.
Oh.
But no, nothing, thank you. I'm fine.
Please sit down.
Oh, I'm starting to ache already, man. Fuck's sake.
Got a lot of questions.
I'm sure you have, and I hope that I can answer some of them. One thing I do have to stress from the outset is that anything that is said between myself and a patient in this room is private.
Right. This phone is starting to get us hot as fuck. I don't know why, but I'm just going to keep this rolling, man. But I'm going to get this episode done within the hour, mate. Trust me. This is must-see TV before you fucking leave this shitty planet, mate.
Patients.
Rewind that so we don't miss anything. Sorry,
And
man.
a patient in this room is private.
Even if the patient is dead.
Yes, even then.
I'm sure we'll find something to talk about.
He's intense, mate.
Something to help me understand what happened to my son.
Look at the look, man. That's deep acting. Right. If you're not interested now, then go and get fucked. Because it's ain't your cup of tea, mate. But it's badass television. Real TV. Real. This is when HBO would take over the world, mate. This one went under the radar. Carnival. Big Love. Fuck all this new stuff. Big Love, Carnival, Deadwood, The Wire, The Sopranos. I could go on and on, mate. Bigged up The Wire before anyone knew what it was, by the way.
You weren't very forthcoming about who you were when we met at the services. A friend, you said? That's hardly the case.
Well, I didn't want to betray Alex's confidence.
Daniel didn't hesitate in explaining exactly what your relationship to Alex was. He's very direct, Dan.
Do you know what, right? This is going to be raw as shit. I'm just going to keep it rolling. I'm going to pause it while I take care of something, which isn't really suitable for public viewing. I'm not going to get maybe pop out or nothing. I'm just going to, well, use your imagination, folks. But it's amazing, man. I've got plenty of battery. I've got storage, but the phone is getting hotter than my urge to have sex tonight. I don't know what that's about, mate. The battery is. I think that's why it's burning down so quick, mate. I don't know what's going on with the comments, man. I've got some one mad woman out there, I think. It's giving me some weird message saying something about fly, man. I don't know if she wants my dick or I don't know if she's calling me a cunt. I'm guessing she's not from my shore, so all due respect, sweetheart. Keep watching, babe, but if you live local, we can do a damn sight more than chat online, but I'll leave it there for now. I'm just got to have a cigarette, man. And for some reason I just, I can't roll a fucking cigarette and direct. I'm trying to direct a little bit, mate. You notice my skills, Quentin and Marty and all that. I'm zooming in when I feel it's appropriate. I'm drawing back when I feel like it's a bit. I know my shit, mate. I could have done a lot with this fucking life. I'm trying to throw all this passion into what I love rather than what I need, which is sex, drugs and rock and roll. And who knows, mate. Well, I'm a star anyway, mate. I will be remembered. Twickenham will not forget me anytime soon, mate. Apparently the world won't either, because I'm doing it for all he is. Liam's not fucking up for it anymore. No one's up until we set that cunt. Joking, man. Jovialness. Yeah, I'm just stepping up, mate. The world needs a bit of Sex Pistols, and he's right here, baby. But I just don't want to go back to the can, man. Spent a few years in the army, a few more in the can, and here I am. A heavyweight gay. What are you going to do? What I'm going to do is make this fucking cigarette and get back to this badass show. Do you know what? I don't want to keep fucking it up and showing it out of context, but I will tell you, man, it's deep. I'll just talk about it, man. I won't give nothing away, but obviously you know what's going on. He's gone to therapy because he accidentally killed 52 kids, like, dropped a bomb on Iraq and shit, whatever the fuck. Baghdad, whatever they call it. Back in the day when America were blaming Saddam for Bin Laden, still trying to figure that one out. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, basically he killed a load of kids and he obviously felt like shit about it, and there's much more shit going on. The whole series is amazing. It's like each day of his week we see one of his patients weekly. We get to know the character, and then every Friday he goes to see his own therapist, talk about his own problems. It's fucking genius. But I've got to give a lot of credit to the Israelis that created it, man, because it's a fucking show and a half, and I recommend all that foreign language shit, mate. I'm an intelligent fucking. You ask my mates, you ask Mr. Ross out there, who we're starting to connect with again. I think he's still too terrified to fucking talk to me voice to voice, and I want to speak to his missus, man, because I've got a lot of heart and love for her, mate. She's been a mate of mine for 20 years. She ain't my mate's fucking. I hope you can hear this, Laura. I've always considered you a mate more than my mate's fucking bird. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're one of us, mate. You go back to when we were 19 years old. You've seen all this shit, mate. I've got no secrets from you, sweetheart. Certainly not anymore. But yeah, this goes out to all my fucking friends, man, particularly my old schoolmates, particularly the women, the ones that got away, man. I say again, just to say hello, girls, if you're out there. I might be dead soon, mate. I'm not looking for attention here, man. I'm just saying while I'm here, I have so many regrets from them days, man. If you not knew, mate, you knew how rock and roll it was, but I knew it would come to me, but now I regret it so much. The Haleys and the fucking Lauras and the lots of women, mate. I should have had fucking insane nights of sweaty passion, but still, I can't help myself, man. Fucking hell, I'm obsessed. But I'm not hurting anyone, man. I just want to please the female, mate. I'm in that fucking phase now where I just fucking exuberant kid. I just want that female body, man. Don't even care about myself. These women cannot believe I go home. You haven't come yet? I say, no, mate, you don't give a shit, man. I can do that at home in 2 minutes, but I can't take this fucking work of art home with me, can I? And they're like, yeah, the man's got a point. Anyway, back to this shit before the battery fucks me. Sorry, man, this is going to have to go restricted already just because, I don't know, I'm getting paranoid now. Right, this battery's going to fuck me, man. It's burning hot. I'll try to let it cool down. Right, let's go back a little bit. This is fucking rock and roll as it gets, man.
I like that about him.
This is an amazing piece of work, though, mate. I couldn't have sagged.
This is confidence.
Daniel didn't hesitate in explaining exactly what your relationship to Alex was. He's very direct, Daniel. I like that about him.
Me too, mate. Only way to be.
Alex was in therapy.
Well, that he didn't tell me surprised me. I mean, what's the big deal?
Why do you think he didn't?
Well, we'll never know the answer to that, will we?
Man, he's talking some common sense.
Or I won't. Maybe that's something you discussed here.
Brilliant actor, this man. Both of them. Obviously, Gregor Brown's a legend. The black dude is fucking smashing it, man.
No, it always puzzled me.
He won a fucking award.
The whole process here, you know. I mean, that a person is in therapy at all often is never discussed.
Because we're called men, mate. We like to do it by ourselves. And we wait till it's too fucking late before we go for help. Then everyone fucks you anyway. And you think, what's the point? And you get fucking ashamed. And that's why middle-aged suicide in men tops the fucking charts, mate. Check it on the fucking... That's all you're seeing here, mate. Is a man going through severe midlife crisis, having to be addicted to everything that's fun.
Is.
That's all it is, mate. No more,
That's
no
something
less.
you discussed here.
A fucking legend, I might add.
You know, it always puzzled me. The whole process here, you know. I mean, that a person is in therapy at all often is never discussed. Who the doctor is.
Subtleties, man.
What he's there for. How much it costs.
Don't like what he says in a minute, though, girls. Don't like what he says in a minute.
Misunderstandings, things never spoken that usually land people in therapy in the first place. Isn't that ironic?
I don't think it's about secrecy. I think it's about creating an environment where people can come and feel safe to talk about anything.
Safer than with their loved ones.
Well, sometimes it's easier to talk to somebody who's totally uninvolved in your life, somebody objective, somebody who has no stake in it.
You mean like a prostitute?
Right, I'm drawing a line there, mate. Don't you insult the greatest profession in the world. I need you, ladies. You keep rocking and rolling forever, especially you porn stars, Tory Black. Please, at least phone me and leave me 1 minute of dirty talk, and I will never need to spend another penny on women again. Tory Black, I love you, I want you, I need you. You are my goddess. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Stone cold sober, baby. Back to the fucking show.
Someone who's paid for their intimacy and their discretion. A man should have someone to talk to who cares about him, not someone
who charges by the hour.
Can't argue that
I
either.
did care for Alex. And if I hadn't, I'd actually be a pretty poor therapist.
That man is telling the truth, mate. You can see it in his eyes, man. Truth is in the eyes, mate. Can't fake that shit. If I was an actor,
Do
I'd
you
be
think
doing what
Alex
these
spoke
boys
about
do.
things in this room that he never spoke to anyone else about?
And that is usually the case with patients.
So you probably know as much about him as anyone did.
Do you feel that you knew your son well?
I knew Alex when he was a little boy.
And what was he like then?
Well, he was quiet,
An inventor?
introspective,
Inventor?
daydreamer, inventor.
Mm-hmm.
Did he ever mention that to you?
He never did, no.
Yeah. He invented this thing for his mother.
Sorry, trust me, you know me, I don't give a shit about this copyright business, but I just don't want to talk over this, it's too damn good. But you can see how they're kind of friendly. He needs this old dude, but his macho pride kicks in. Fucking I relate to this shit, mate. I'm sure every man does. I'm sure any human being with some depth and intelligence can relate to this, but if you're not moved by this and you're growing up, then you got problems, in my opinion. Let's keep going.
A pan that made flipping an omelet over very easy. He worked very hard on that thing. It was really good.
So where did he get that from? Were you an inventor?
Oh, no. No, man, I was a knucklehead. My father was an inventor.
Wow.
He invented this knife sharpening machine. Didn't
So
make very much
interesting.
money. He was proud of it.
Brilliant acting. And writing.
Alex
Amazing.
reminded me of him.
In what
Amazing.
way?
Trying to shrink me, doctor.
Wow.
I'm just curious.
So
You
natural,
can't help
man.
yourself.
A real conversation, mate.
That's probably true too.
Fly on the wall shit. Amazing.
My father and Alex.
Wasn't
had
just the
same
big dick
mannerisms,
girls,
The same sense of humor.
women.
It was unsettling. When Alex was a little boy, and my father had been dead almost 20 years, there he was, sitting across the dinner table, looking at me, through me, with those eyes of his on Alex's face. Is your father still living, Mr. Wesson?
Yes. Yes, his body is in good health, but his mind is gone.
Are you close?
We had our differences, of course, but we were close. We are close, I mean.
How often do you see him?
About once a month.
Does he know you're there?
No. I don't think so. But the visit is more for my sake.
What do you get out of it?
Connection. A sense of belonging.
Do you ever have conversations with him in your head? Both sides of the conversation?
Yes. When I was younger, everything he said went in one ear, out the other. Now I hear his voice in my head, loud and clear every day.
Good shit,
There's a
mate.
sense of connection that you mentioned. That's what I feel slipping away with each passing day since Alex's death. That sense of... I'm trying to find his voice, you know, but he won't talk to me.
If you don't mind me saying so, Mr. Prince, I think that it's still too soon. You're probably still in a state of shock. But his voice will come back to you.
Right, that's a teaser, folks. I'm